Well, hello everybody. This is meteorologist Andrew Pinero with another sneaker video. Now, this isn't the usual type of video for this channel. However, this is something that I've been in self-isolation and then under stay-at-home orders. I've been kind of getting into. I was into this as a child and coming back to it a little bit again. So while I'm in the studio here, I do have some really cool sneakers for review. Now, if you saw my first sneaker video of the channel, which was the last sneaker video that went up, that was on the Adidas Ultra Boost 20. That, if you want to check out my opinion on the Adidas Ultra Boost 20 and are they kind of worth it, I'll link that in the video description and I'll put that at the end of this video as well. But this particular video is a very interesting one, and it has some controversy around it, particularly with Kanye West. Yeezy. This video is going to be all about the Adidas Yeezy. Now, it's going to be specifically about arguably the most iconic silhouette of all of the Yeezys, which is the 350, V2 specifically. So in this video, I'll be reviewing the Yeezy 350 V2 and the Yeezy 380. Both of these are the newest of the colorways, which is the Cinder in the 350 and the Mist in the 380. So if you want to stick around for the whole video and find out what is all about this Yeezy and are they actually worth the high money? Well, stick around and let's talk about that now. All right, let's get now to the unboxing. Now, this again is my second pair of Yeezys. These are the 380s. I didn't film the unboxing of the first one because I was excited to just try them on. My first ever pair of Yeezys, the 350s, which are the iconic ones. Even though those are a few years old now, they're still really iconic. And now the 380s here, these came out the end of last year, so November. And now this is the second colorway of the 380s. There was a mist version of this, reflective version of this mist colorway. However, that one was a bit more of an exclusive, so that one wasn't as easy to get as these, but I'm excited. I wasn't really looking into the resale aspect of this. I was looking into comfort. Looking for very comfortable shoes, and I have heard these are comfortable shoes, so let's find out. Let's crack open the seals here. Also, make sure it's nice and clean. Let's crack this open here. All right. There it is. Oh, it was loose inside here. 380 boost there. Now this one I actually got in my proper size. So my usual shoe size, my true shoe size is a 10.5. And these, both the 350s and the 380s here, I have had recommendations of going up a half size because they do run a little bit small. So that's why I have this in an 11. This is the 380 box, which I will put a reference. I'll have the two side by side of the 380 and the 350 just so you can see the comparison. But essentially just from the size of the box, just because this particular one is a little bit smaller, that's really about it. So now, this is going to be my first time ever looking at the 380s, and let's see. Okay, got that nice smell. Ooh, I actually really like this. Oh, they're so light too. I'm looking at a monitor that's behind the camera, but looking at this on the monitor and in person, it does actually look different. This looks really good. And what I really like is this, the heel. This has a lot of that boost, the Adidas Boost material, which I covered in the last, the Ultra Boost 20 series, because they sent this Boost material into space. And it actually says Boost right down in here. And it does feel different, the Boost material, than what was in the Ultra Boost. The Ultra Boost felt a little stiffer because it's designed to absorb the energy and reflex it back out. This one and the 350 are designed to just absorb the energy and kind of cushion. So it's not designed to be a running shoe, but I can see the bottom here. This actually looks really cool. And this feels like it has more traction than the 350. So I like that. Yeezy Boost 380 in a 11. So that is the left shoe. I got that smell letting you know. I know it's legit because I got it right through the Adidas app. I had the raffle for that. And here is the right shoe. I really like these. I thought at first, because when I saw the pictures, I was kind of like, I don't know if I like that. But I actually like these. And I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I'll have to see when I try it on. I'm going to keep the lacing as dead stock. It's called dead stock. That's the way the laces are. There we go. When you take shoes out of the box, they're called dead stock. So I may leave that on, kind of leave this as a little slip-on. But it's interesting to see. And the last thing I'm looking for is that little tag that will let me know. Here it is, where it's when it was manufactured. This was manufactured in January of 2020. So, interesting. These 380 and 350 boxes always have that little box fart. Well, there is the unboxing of the 380s, Yeezy 380. So let's try them on now. These 380s, they're really comfortable. Now there's that little incline on the heel, and because of that, I don't really feel like I'm ever gonna scrape the back of my heel when I'm putting my foot down. So these are a solid A+ for me. Let's do a quick unboxing of the 350s. Now these have already opened, but it's still really cool to see, especially in the nice daylight. So these look really nice. Style-wise, I think they're fantastic. Those boxes always have a box fart. All right, so here's the shoes. Let's get them on feet and let's try them out. These are the most comfortable shoe I have ever worn. And that's because of that really thick boost material in the heel. it's got some booty on there for the heel, and that's what makes it feel so comfy. And the knit upper is very soft, so it allows it to conform to your foot, which I really like, and these are now my most comfortable shoe I have ever worn. All right, so it's been about a week now that I've had the, actually it's 12 days since I've had the Cinders, and I gotta say, these are honestly the most comfortable shoe that I have ever worn, and I am so glad that I got these. Now, in terms of comfort, the 380 is still a really comfortable shoe, and I would honestly put these in terms of cushion, neck and neck. They are both really comfortable, and the one thing I like best with the 380 is kind of this little incline that's at the back of it, is when you're walking, your heel doesn't scrape. So as you're picking your foot up and then coming back down to place your foot, your heel doesn't scrape. That's a little bit different with this shoe, the 350 V2 style. Because as you pick your foot up and then put it back down, if you're not careful, that thicker heel, that little batootie there, that can actually scrape along the bottom. And that's something that the 380s won't. It won't scrape along the bottom until you're about to put your foot down, which is something that I really like. But the biggest thing in terms of comfort that I would actually give these a 10 out of 10, and I would give these a 9.9 out of 10, very close, is the upper. They're both a knit upper, but the knit upper on these 380s, it's a tiny, tiny bit stiffer, specifically around that stripe there. That is kind of reflective knitting that's around there. These are not the reflective versions, but it's kind of reflective little stripe there. Now, that is stiffer and overall makes the upper of this much stiffer versus this on the 350. There is nothing like that, so all of this is very nice and soft. So in terms of standing straight, they're equally as comfortable. But in terms of a little bit of walking, I kind of found the 350 slightly, ever so slightly more comfortable because the knit is a little bit softer on the upper where the toe box is on the shoe versus the 380, which has that kind of reflective knitting that's on there that makes the toe box area of the upper slightly bit more stiff. But overall, if you pick either of these up, they are a great, great shoe, great sneaker. The 350 is that kind of go-to design. That silhouette of the sneaker is just so recognizable. And I do kind of like that you do get a little bit of 3M in there. So that is a 3M Adidas triple stripe in the back that you can see nicely with my studio light reflecting on there. So overall, Yeezys, I find these really comfortable. Now, these are the only two designs that I've had, the 380 and the 350, and both are very comfortable. So that is my overall review of these Yeezy sneakers. Leave your comments below of what you think of that, and if you have either of these, or if you were able to get these Cinder reflectives, leave that in the comments below and let me know how you did, and if you got any, what are you planning on just keeping them as a personal collection, wearing them like I'm going to be wearing these in my regular rotation, or are you going to be reselling? So that wraps up my review of the Yeezy 350 and the Yeezy 380. Both excellent shoes, very comfortable. If you get either of these, your feet will thank you. Also, if you're new to the channel, you're enjoying the content, give me a little thumbs up on this video. And also, if you're new, I am a meteorologist, so I do a lot of weather videos. So if you want to get the latest weather content, I do gaming videos as well, car videos. Hit that little subscribe button below and the little bell icon right next to that so you get notified whenever I upload a video like this, or I do go live sometimes. Thank you all for watching. I hope you really enjoyed. This is meteorologist Andrew Pinero. I will see you all in that next video.